Hello, my name is Jeroen Vergauwe. I'm tech partner at Deloitte. I'm delighted to discuss today one of the key tech trends 2021, being MLOPS, or in other words, Industrialized AI. And I'm joined today by Jean-Pierre Hollevoet, Director Grid Management at Fluvius. Thanks for joining us, Jean-Pierre.
Hello, Jeroen.
Perhaps you can start introducing yourself and Fluvius?
Fluvius is a company that operates the networks for 11 distribution network owners. Globally, we have 13.5 billion of assets to manage, covered by electricity, gas distribution, but also sewerage and telecom distribution. We are responsible for the asset management of those networks, and in my function as a member of the management committee, I'm involved to get the networks of the future and see what needs to be done for planning and investments, etc., on the longer term.
Then talking about technology, and in particular AI, can you explain why data and artificial intelligence are so relevant for Fluvius, and can you give some concrete examples?
For a company like Fluvius, with a large amount of assets, all those assets are producing data. It gives us the possibility to get much better insights on how those assets behave and where our financial resources will go to. Those insights, even the data analytics and the whole the capabilities around that, but also artificial intelligence will bring us a step further than what we do manually or on a lower maturity level. This kind of technology will give us much better insights in what we are doing, and in case of a transition period that we're in the middle in, it will bring us the right insights to make the right decisions.
So if I understood well, there is on the one side, let's say, the opportunities like new technologies offer, so to analyze a lot of data. On the other side, there are the challenges about the energy transition and this, let's say, making the match to find new solutions.
Absolutely, bringing those both worlds together, that's the challenging part of it.
And then looking at the trend of MLOPS, we see that the era of artisanal AI must give way to MLOPS, which is the application of the engineering discipline to automate the ML and AI model development, maintenance and delivery. This considerably shortens the development life cycle and helps to industrialize AI. In this way, AI or ML is increasingly becoming a mainstream component in the day-to-day business operations to drive organizational performance. So we observe that companies are moving away from this one-time analysis, the so often called, let's say, proof of concepts, to industrialize AI, embedding artificial intelligence in their operational processes. Is this also something you observe at Fluvius, Jean-Pierre?
Yes, absolutely. The proof of concepts were very important to get insights how to understand mechanics, but you cannot industrialize it and not use it in a business process as a whole. So you need to go to new tools, new technology, to get it embedded in your industrial process and day-to-day business, and use it as really a new capability and new science into your business.
Yeah. So indeed, like proof of concept had a certain limits, and then to really embed it in your business process, you need to go to an industrialization.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What exactly has been done differently if you compare it to the past?
We involved much more on a broader way the company, the business, by involving data engineers, business people, data stewards on a broad way, a lot of different functions to learn to work with data, to learn to work with platforms and how we can create value out of it.
And how has this been enabled?
We involved the business first of all, the business as owner and having the knowledge of the behavior of those networks and assets, but also the tools we used. We get to cloud-based solutions and not only more to the classical way. And those cloud-based solutions give us also new opportunities to learn and to get faster learning curves than before.
Yeah. And how has this created value for Fluvius?
The value is on many levels. First of all, getting insight in predictive analytics, how your assets will behave on the long term. And secondly, you have aging assets, how those critical assets will go to their end of life, what will happen, what we need to do, how many resources we need. That's very important to get a balanced, and that's another solution of another product, a balanced CAPEX OPEX financial plan. And at last, another and certainly very important solution, digital twins. They give us upfront so much more information before you get into practice, and you get a lot of decision making coupled on those digital twins that even was not possible 2 years, 3 years, 5 years ago.
Okay, so you clearly have been able to make the step to integrate into your, let's say, core business and decision processes, helping to let's say, optimize CAPEX, OPEX decisions, and also forecast future behavior, but also simulate, let's say, energy systems with your digital twin.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Thanks, Jean-Pierre, for sharing those insights about these trends with us.
With pleasure.